Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Designs, and today we are going to talk about red oak and white oak. The oaks are a great choice if you like a lighter wood, but you want it to have a little bit more pizzazz or flair. These are great options just because of the beautiful grain structure on these. So I'm going to show you the two. We offer both the red oak and the white oak all the way in the veneer thickness. We have it in 1/8 inch, 16th or 16th inch, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch. You name it, we've got it in the two oaks. So this first one I'm going to show you, this is the red oak. So the names can be a little bit confusing, especially when you put them side by side. So the red does generally have a little bit more of a redder pinkish tint than the white oak, but occasionally, since it is a natural tree, occasionally you will get a lighter batch of red oak where it almost looks like the white oak. So when we have misfit sales, we typically do them where it's red and white oak combined. So if you order 10 sheets, you'll get a mix of red and white oak because they behave very similarly in terms of staining. They look very similar, so you can sort of interchange them in that way. So here's the red oak. I did what I've been doing where I engraved. You can see it has a nice, very clear engrave. I scored it over here, and you can see with that grain structure that the oaks have that the scoring might get a little bit lost in that just because they are so dynamic. But what that does allow is when you stain these, it's beautiful. A lot of our customers that use that unicorn spit, this is their favorite type of wood, either the red oak or the white oak, because it does have that dynamic grain. In fact, our parish here in Burlington, the entire church is walnut stained red oak because it gives it a nice look when you stain it. But here's what it looks like. I put the frog juice spray on it. If you're just going to put a clear coat, which you can leave it plain, if you like the plain sort of pinkish look, you can see here this is what it would look like raw, nice and sanded. That's the way we send it, as well as here it is with a clear coat on it. So you can see that dynamic grain structure. Similarly with the white oak, and I'll put them side by side here in a second, you can see also engraves nice and clear. Same with the score. And then you can see what it looks like with a clear coat on it. I love the white oak especially. Now, like I said, sometimes the colors are a little bit different, but the white oak especially really has sort of a gray undertone. It gives vibes of like driftwood to me. It has that sort of beachy kind of look. I really like it when people pair it with some of our transparent beachy pattern ply. I think it looks really good. Like, it looks really crisp. I love the way that the white oak looks with that. So you can see side by side, here's the red oak and the white oak. Now, if you purchase the oaks, I will say, make sure that you are comfortable with variability. Because of that grain structure, every piece really looks different. Like, you could have really diverse grain patterns. So make sure that you are comfortable with that. And again, if you do not like that, if you like a consistent look from sheet to sheet, please consider the eco woods we have, because those are not a true wood, so they will have a consistent look from sheet to sheet. The oak is going to be very different just because look at how beautiful that grain is. So if you've never tried oak before, if you've been purchasing the maple or the white birch for your lighter woods, I really, really recommend you pick up the oaks just because they are a little bit different. They still have that lighter color. They still give you that beautiful engrave, but they really bring that rich wood look. And especially if you are going to try to stain anything, these are really, really great choices. So let us know what you've made with either the red oak or the white oak. I hope you love them as much as we do. Thank you all so much for watching.